credit yet. That is what sales on credit means. So this on credit means. So for your purchases journal, your source document is purchases invoice, your purchase invoice. Yes. Now your sales returns journal. Your sales returns journal is the same thing as sales daybook. Sales journal here is sales daybook. Purchase journal here is also called purchase daybook. They are daybooks. So your sales returns means sales. It also means return inward daybook. You can call it return inward daybook or return inward journal. Anyone. Return inward day. This sales returns journal can also be called return inward daybook or returns inward journal. It can also be called that. Now, this sales journal, you can, whenever you have sold goods to somebody and then you have overcharged that person, then there's a document that you issue to correct that mistake. They call it credit note. That is when you have overcharged the customer. Use your credit note to adjust to rectify that problem. So that is credit note. That is source document for. So you issue as credit notes. You use that credit notes to record into your return inward journal. Then again, you can also use debit notes. Debit notes. These ones are credit note issued, debit note issued. Credit note issued, debit note issued. That is when you have sold goods to a customer and then whatever amount you have put there for the customer to pay is less than the amount he or she is supposed to pay. That is an undercharge. That means that maybe you have omitted a particular stock that you have supplied. You need to write it in your invoice. Then it will be, let's say you have sold goods of 10,000 naira, and then what you have written down is 8,000, and you have issued that invoice to the customer. That is an undercharge of 2,000 naira. So you are going to issue a debit note to correct that undercharge of 2,000 naira. So that is what the debit note is. Credit note also issued when there is an overcharge. Maybe you have in your stock you have supplied stock of 10,000 naira, and then in your invoice you wrote 12,000 naira. That is an overcharge. You have billed the customer more than what he or she is supposed to pay. So you use your credit notes. You issue out credit notes. Then you use that credit note to record in your sales journal. The same thing with debit notes, just to correct those mistakes. Purchases return journal. Purchases return journal is used. Oh, sorry, I did not write this, but I've explained it. The purchases return journal is used to record goods returned to supplier. Your sales returns journal or your returns inward journal or your returns inward daybook is used to record goods. This one is used to record goods that are returned by customers. You have sold goods to customer, due to one reason or the other, they return part of those goods back to you. That is a return inward journal. So when they return those goods back to you, then whatever you have written in that invoice, it means that what you have written in that invoice served as an overcharge. That is why you use your credit notes. So that is for return inwards journal. That is when the customer is used to record goods returned by customers. But this return purchase returns journal, which is also the same thing as return outwards journal. Return outwards journal, or you can call it return outward daybook. It is used to record goods returned to supplier. This one too, the source documents can be it can also be, this one has a credit notes received. That is if your supplier has overcharged you, he's going to send you a credit note, you receive a credit note. The same thing applies to debit notes. Debit notes received. Here is when your supplier, which is the person you are buying from, have undercharged you. So they will send you a debit note to tell you that what you have paid is not, what you are going to pay is more than what is on the invoice. It increases the indebtedness of you. So that is that about the return towards journal. Now the cash book.